West Africa. U.S. to move drone bases from Sahel to Benin, Ghana, and Ivory Coast. A report by the Wall Street Journal on Wednesday, January 3, 2024, revealed, given the takeover of the Sahel by the military juntas of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger since 2020, the United States is planning to move its military operations, particularly the employment of unmanned aircraft systems, to the West African coastal states of Benin, Ghana, and the Ivory Coast. According to the Wall Street Journal, quote, the use of drone technology would allow American military forces to surveil militant movements along Africa's west coast, as well as provide real-time tactical advice to local troops in a region at the center of the world's most concentrated Islamist insurgency, unquote. Between 2013 and 2022, the French military deployed to Mali ostensibly to help fight the insurgents operating in the country. However, during that time frame, terrorist attacks increased, causing Malian Foreign Minister Abdoulaye Diop to accuse France of supporting the insurgencies operating in the Sahel. All three West African nations headed by military juntas, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, have expelled French forces from their lands as they receive military support and weapons from Russia. Presently, the U.S. military is considering constructing a drone base in the Beninese town of Parakou, which is far enough from the Sahel to create a buffer for Benin from the Al-Qaeda and Islamic State-linked insurgencies operating in the Sahel, yet able to allow drones to provide surveillance on pirates operating in the Gulf of Guinea. Likewise, the U.S. military is considering using the Tamale Air Force Base, which is close enough to provide intelligence on the insurgencies operating in neighboring Burkina Faso. By the same token, a senior U.S. intelligence official states that 3 Ivorian airfields are also being considered. Although U.S. laws limit the assistance the United States can provide to the military juntas of the Sahel, the United States has not redeployed its troops from Niger Air Base 201 in the northern town of Agadez, a drone base that the United States plans to spend a total of $200 million on. In any event, the West African coastal nations willing to allow the United States to use their land for drone operations are willing to take up the slack of their Sahelian neighbors. As a senior Beninese military official put it, quote, such a deployment could contribute to improving surveillance of our borders and preventing malicious incursions, unquote.